Crypto Billionaire 69 back with another in-depth technical analysis. Not really technical analysis. This is more of a daily update on the overall crypto markets. So we're almost, let's get straight into it. I hope everyone's doing great. We're almost at a $4 trillion market cap on the entire crypto market, which is really cool to see. Bitcoin's back over. Wait a second. Let's go ahead and hit this refresh button. Never mind. We're at 3.5 trillion. So we've lost around $400 billion of market cap in the last day, which is 2%. Okay. Now, this is a big scare to a lot of people. But what this is doing is changing that fear and greed index back down into the neutral zone. Where is it? What the heck? Let's just look it up. I'll show you real quick. Greed index. Yeah. So sometimes coin market cap. So we're going back into this neutral zone, which is around this yellow, around this 50. We're going back towards the 50 zone, which, as we can see historically, has always indicated there's a dip. So we're dipping, which means we're getting more neutral. We're still in the greed ever so slightly by 2 or 3 points here. But once we get back into these neutral zones, this is a good indicator on buy and sell opportunities if you haven't noticed already. Whenever we get down to these fear, it only lasts for a little bit and then the crypto markets rebound, right? So when we get into this neutral zone, we've seen it in the past, it dips down and it continues to move higher. That means the price is also continuing to move higher. So this is the price here, and this is the fear and greed index here. So as you can see, we were at 87 and the price was around 100K. Okay, now we are at 62 and the price is at 96, right? So we're 4K away from. It's a good thing because we're averaging higher when the crypto fear and greed index is averaging lower, which means crypto markets are continuing to pump and hold steady in the meantime. The last day has been a very scary time, though. We dropped to this $96,000 level on Bitcoin, and we saw Ethereum. I think it hit like 32K. XRP tanked. Pretty much everything tanked. BNB tanked. Dogelon Mars tanked like 20%. Everything was in the red earlier today. But now it is rebounding and we're catching some support. As you can see here on the chart with Bitcoin in the 1 month. We are hitting this touch point down at around this $90,000 level. We haven't quite hit it yet, but we can see this major point of support here around this $93,000 level, right? And the reason we see that is because it came down, volume spiked, and we're making another move, hopefully pushing through these previous resistance levels at these 97, 98, 99, and even $100,000 levels in the coming days. So if we do see that, which based on this price action is very likely for us to see that, then that means Dogelon Mars will also, which is still down right now, but it will have a little rebound. So if you haven't already and you're thinking about buying this coin, this might just be a perfect buying opportunity for the next couple days. As we've dipped, we could see a nice 20, 30, 40, maybe even 50% spike here soon. So definitely going to keep our eyes on this. I personally have been averaging in Dogelon Mars. I got in about 2 days ago, so my portfolio is down maybe 10, 15% at the moment, but I'm still holding. And I'll probably be averaging in more. I'm using MetaMask. So every transaction you use on MetaMask, you need BNB because I'm buying Dogelon on the Binance chain through MetaMask. So you have to, external wallets are tricky because you have to buy it on a centralized exchange like Coinbase and then send BNB from Coinbase to MetaMask and then use that BNB to trade crypto, right? And then in order to transfer it out, you have to transfer your money from MetaMask to Coinbase and then transfer from Coinbase once it settles to your bank, which takes a couple days. So crypto has a long way to go before we see it really, really take off and become major form of currency used in the day-to-day things, because a lot of people, to the average consumer, it's too complicated right now. But we're seeing progress slowly and steadily through the government and the regulations and stuff. And hopefully they can figure out a way to make crypto easily accessible to the everyday consumer. And we will just see this market cap continue to go higher, because at the moment, this market cap is fueled off of people's expectation of what crypto could be. But in reality, although it is a good store of value and is very easy to send from one to another, it's hard to liquidate and make that crypto money into actual cash. It takes a long time, and sometimes you can't even do it. Sometimes you can't even liquidate a position if you're in something like a really small meme coin with a low market cap that only has $15,000 of liquidity a day. You have $100,000 in it. It would take a long time. You dump the whole coin. You would dump the coin 50% by the time you get all your money out. So that's why all these bigger coins are very nice to invest in now, because the liquidity's there. There's millions of dollars a day that you can pull out if you wanted to, so you won't get caught. But these little coins like HODL coin, for example, when it spiked whatever percent, I don't know how much, it's up 38% today. That's funny. But look at this. It spiked, I don't know, probably 100% or so, whatever. It came out at $11 million. So these people, there was no liquidity. That's why when the developers sold for the quick buck, it dumped. It's because the liquidity wasn't there. Now 24-hour trading volume is almost at $200,000, and yeah, so that's the volume of how much money is moving into it. But the liquidity is completely different. That's how much you can sell for, how much you can pull out and not crash the coin. But it's funny that, yeah, we're catching some support on this HODL coin around 0.00034445, which is really funny. But I do not condone that. I mean, unless you're a very experienced trader and you've taken the course and you know how to manage your risk, getting into those smaller coins, those pump and dumpers, are very risky. So yeah, Dogelon Mars is looking like we're catching support here, mainly because Bitcoin is rebounding at the moment. So yeah, we're just gonna have to be patient and wait and see, because you never know what could happen. My prediction, though, in the overall market for the next year, I think we will see a steady rise, a steady influx of dollars coming into the crypto markets as they try to make it more mainstream, more accessible, more easily usable by the average consumer. So that'll be good to see. But at the time, we got to keep in mind $3.5 trillion, and there's really no use case for crypto at the moment other than having it as a store of value or making a quick buck. Yeah, you can make art, there's very minor things, but you can't do major things just yet. So most of this is about like when Tesla reached its all-time highs around those $414, and now it's at all-time highs again. And the main reason is because of the outlook on the future, right? Remember when these big gaming coins like Decentraland, the Sandbox, were hitting all-time highs? It's because people were seriously they were betting on the future of this coin. But look what happens. It takes a long time for that future to become a reality. And that's where we are in the crypto markets. But as the government gets more involved and they start dumping billions and billions of dollars to gain control over the crypto markets, because they see there's an actual market and a need for it, or they create a need for it, then that's where I think Bitcoin will steadily continue to move higher, and we'll see more money in the crypto markets. It's going to take a long time. probably faster than we think. So, just how Bitcoin hit 100K faster than we thought. Maybe not completely faster, but it's here right now. We're going to see that, and it's going to come eventually. And yeah, it's just about positioning and being patient in the meantime. If you're trying to make a quick buck, definitely get the course in the description and learn how to manage your risk, because you can make a quick buck, but if you don't know how to manage your risk, you're going to lose it just as fast. But yeah, there's a lot of good coins here. It's really about the use case. XRP, it's a bunch of hype right now. We're seeing a dip. I sold around 2.5 on XRP, 2.55 on XRP, I think. Got in around 80 cents. It did end up pumping a little more. I sold around here, and it ended up pumping again all the way up here to this around this 270 level, But you can't catch them all. You can't catch all the tops. And I'm very happy with that gain, because that's a huge pump. Like, look at this pump. Boom, 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 boom. And then you get out right at the top. Come on. And I'll teach you guys how to do this in the description. Go check it out. But yeah, again, Dogecoin. I am holding some Shiba Inu in my personal portfolio. I bought it the same time I bought some more Dogelon Mars around 2 days ago. So of course it is dipping a little bit, but with Shiba Inu, if we go ahead and look at the market cap, so let's look at the market cap of Doge, which is 46 billion. Shiba Inu's at 12 billion. I think the max, it was around 30. Let's go ahead and fact check me real quick. 40. So yeah, we have some room to pump, right? With Shiba Inu still. So I'm definitely keeping my eyes on this, and I've invested some money into it. I'm just going to continue to hold. But yeah, we're at a 12.9, almost $13 billion market cap with Shiba at the moment, waiting for it to catch some support, move back up into these 20s. That would be a nice little 90% gain there. And then if it does end up breaking through this $21.7 billion market cap, that's going to continue it to move up to these 30s, which will be a nice 2.7x, 3x gain. And it could break through this, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. It'll take some time, but we shall see. The real money's made with patience and getting in something and then holding it. And even through the dips, you're chilling. VeChain, I had some VeChain as well, but I did end up selling it because I needed some BNB in my MetaMask wallet. I think I sold it right as it was peaking here last week. And so oops. What else is there? You guys should drop some coins in the description. I was looking at Bonk Coin. I'm seeing this being recommended on many different apps at the moment. So I do want to keep my eyes on this. The market cap is only 2.5 billion right now. It would be cool if we could see it move up into these 10 billion, which would, that'd be a 5x. But in the meantime, just keep my eyes on it. I don't really know anything about this coin. The only thing I know is that I'm seeing it recommended on MetaMask, Crypto.com, Coinbase. Which is always a good sign. It's like when Shiba Inu first came out, they were recommending it on everything before it blew up. So definitely keep your eyes on Bonk. I personally don't have any money in it at the moment. I only have money in Sheeb, Dogelon Mars, and USD coin. I just sold my BNB to USD. So, yeah, there might be a couple in an extra wallet, but yeah, I'm trying to make a quick buck in the next month or two, like 50%, 100%. So, yeah, the best way to do that is to invest into smaller coins when the overall crypto market is hitting major support, which I believe we have just seen with Bitcoin coming back down to these $93,000 levels and then pumping back up which brought the crypto fear and greed index down back towards those neutral levels, and is pretty much resetting people's mind, because if this does end up bouncing and continuing up, breaking 100K again, it just causes more reassurance and more FOMO into the markets, which will allow people the confidence to continue to invest their money and tell their friends about it. So yeah, guys, Crypto Bean is 69. Join the Patreon for daily market updates, buy and sell alerts, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace. Love you guys.